Yatu Vibes by Prime TV. When we get back on set, there's always something going on. There's always a guest who's making news. Today is very different because I'm excited. He's celebrating his birthday today. His real name's Shazzy Phiri, but you know him as Hambe from Mpali. I knew him as a rapper, but I didn't know that CV nambo kwera. Kwa hivyo ma CV ama script writing, kwa bokangalago na ma acting, kaya kapenda na ma MC achaya. But I knew him as a rapper at some point. Before Mpali came on the scene, we're having a conversation where he was pushing his music, though not decided with the name that he's going to be using as an artist. Hambe! How should I address you, man? You have so much, like, you have so many characters, man. Like, so many characters. There's Hambe, there's Shazi. Now your stage name as an artist is Mr. 102, man.
I tell you, just call me an artist. You know, everything falls under art. So you can address me as Hambe, you can address me as 102. It's okay. I'm done. Pocket achieve a good That's the point.
At the one is on. That's the point you do.
I'm done. Pushing.
I'm pushing. I'm waiting. Party, you pay gan kuchalo.
Yeah. Mpali is the biggest show that we have now in Africa, and we were trying to, you know, divert in other things, and that's why we have started doing music. People, I don't know if people have really heard my music, and let's see what we can do under art, and yeah, let's just push ourselves. That's how
do you still recall when I met you? That was somewhere in 2015. When you came to Prime TV, these guys are pushing. That's like I check a slot that I performed for Youth Unleashed. Do you still remember?
I still remember.
What stage name were you using back then?
I was using what name was that? Mogu.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'm still using it. Yeah. So it's like my slogan now. So 102 and Mog is like something I can throw in when I'm doing my song. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, but good dad, I'm done.
Anyways, let's talk about your music career. I know this is something that you also want to talk about as an agenda. What type of music do you do? In case people are watching right now, they have no idea. They know you as Hambe from Mpali, but they have no idea what type of music do you do. Like, what is your brand that you're pushing music side?
Me, I do. I'm into hip hop. I do sometimes when I need to speak something from my heart, I go to slow music, and most I'm into hip hop, and but the chagochi I'm a piano and vineko. But I think I do all of them. Yeah, I think I'm a piano. I do hip hop, I do slow, I do R&B, and I think all of them. I don't choose because it depends on how I feel as an artist. Like what kind of genre do people want to listen to? So like, okay, let's chako kapasro. Chako akana. So bantu amvere koche vidi vonse che. Yeah.
So don't you feel somehow your acting career is going to be affected somewhere? Which one do you feel you love most between the two?
I love both. In fact, I do quite a number of things. I'm just a branch. So I do quite a number of things. I love acting. That's what people know me for, as Hambe and all that. And I do music that people want to, and I just want to expose myself for the sake. This is what I do, and I can do other things. So I just want to explore and just, like, you know, expose myself to people that okay. I'm a music. So I just want to explore and just show people, like, this is what I'm capable of doing. Yeah. So let me say I just do both music, acting.
There was something that was trending some time back.
Okay.
I was a bit worried. You found yourself answering to the law.
Okay.
And we saw it on social media. And as as someone that knows you, I never called you. I love to find out from people on TV, just to get what really happened, man.
Yeah, nothing really happened, you know, like people.
I think your people that follow you deserve to be addressed on TV. I don't know, in case you forget yourself, you are a role model to a young person who's watching the show.
Yeah, true.
They look up to you. So maybe in case they saw something that was happening, you know, social media will get stories.
Yeah.
We saw police statements, Hambe appearing to court stuff. What was going on?
Never boza vija. Like, you know, people, you know, like when you get to social media, everyone can make up a story just to, you know, just tarnish your name at the end of the day. Never boza vija. So it just got my attention because sitting around was a issue, but what was trending on social media wasn't true. So I was like, it was really bad to a point where I even like almost lost my job because
serious?
I'm telling you. So like this is not really. But why are people making stories about me that I'm not even aware of? Nabwana dabwana. Muntu kutata tawa mkoti. Ntawe mkoti. How? Like, it was just like one of those stories that, people had to, you know, just listen to, and it's no Ashanti remains.
I thought being a problem it was just in Mpali. But reality.
Imagine.
Something must be wrong somewhere. Maybe are we missing a point somewhere that we need to know?
The thing is, I think people feel like the way they know me as Hambe Nguzu is the way I am in reality. I'm a different person at the end of the day. So when someone sees me, it's like you see mwepo, ufuna ambocha bora kama mkumana, or parts on that, ufuna ambocha bora kama mkumana. No, it's like it's a joke that we've chose to say, like, this is what I want to do to make a living. So when people are like, you know, just making fake stories about us, like, okay, we understand you trying to make numbers or whatever it is, it's okay. So like, whatever it is, I'm not a harm in real life. I'm a different person. My name is Shazi. And people should learn to differentiate work and reality. So people don't get it.
Speaking about people differentiating, I asked you a question, and I still want you to respond to the question. I was trying to find out from you. You have so many characters. I'm still emphasizing on this.
Yeah.
Hambe from Mpali, Shazzy Phiri, your real name.
Yeah.
We'll talk about now your stage name, Mr. 102.
Yes.
Now all these characters that we're talking about, how do you want people to understand your character saying, "Oh, you are mena peza hapa, ni Shaz. Oh, you are na peza hapa, ni Hambe."
You know, we've got quite a number of people. Let's say the industry at large, people from different countries and all that. It's about trying to understand. We've got Ludacris, you know, he's into acting. He's a rapper. He's also a director at the end of the day. So the idea is, people, I can't like be stuck to one thing to say like, okay, happen, you know, wow, koche happen, zamba che, like the way you are, like a presenter, a DJ, like all that, like you can't stick to one thing, you know. Like when it comes to survival, you have to do a different quite number of things. So look, if you're gonna meet me and address me as Hambe, it's okay, it's fine. If you're gonna meet me and address me as 102, it's okay. If you're gonna meet me and address me as a dancer, it's okay. It's about how you know me. On what point do you get to know me? Okay, namzia muntu ama vina. Namzia muntu ama rapa. Namzia muntu ama stavaso. So it's about how, you know, like particular person that gets to know me at the end of the day. So it's about people at the end of the day. So I'm an artist at the end of the day. As in overall. Yeah.
Let's talk about other things as well. Still having a conversation with our guests. Like I said, I'm having difficulties which name to get to address him with. But for today, let's try to pretend that we're calling him Hambe on this show. Bruh, when you, did you go for auditions for Mpali? How was it? Like, how did you get picked?
Yeah, I did went for an audition. There was something going on social media and all that, and I had to audition.
Did you give your CV, like basically who Shazi is, a brief? You know why I'm asking you these questions, because I feel like the director Frank Sibogo is very smart. He studied each and every person how they are somewhere, because you play your roles so perfect to a point that you like there's a chemistry. When I'm watching Mpali, there's a chemistry where I feel like Mr. Nguzi is your father. Yeah. Okay? Your mother's chemistry. Is it something that you feel like, okay. Did you like take time? I want to get fine, like have that chemistry, you go for a retreat, you have that thing where you coordinate. Like, how was it? I know this is what people want also to get to find out.
Yeah, but by profession, and what we the industry that has done is that we've gotten to a point where you just can't, because Zambia's Magic is a very big platform. So if you have to get yourself on Zambia's Magic, you have to make sure that you give your profile and all that before they sign you to be one of the members and all that. So how I got myself, that's like I said, I went for auditions. And the chemist that you're talking about, me and my mom and all that, it's about profession. You need to understand what you're doing, your job, because it's work at the end of the day. Okay, like people get paid for that. So you have to make sure that you give it your best all the time. So if I'm given a scene to say, okay, I have to act with, let's say, Chola, maybe Chibale, maybe Mr. Nguzu, whoever, I have to make sure that I need to understand. Okay, now we're now getting to work. Whenever we have some differences and all that, make sure that you have to do your best all the time, because that's what makes you maybe pay rentals, like transportation or whatever it is that you do in life. That's what makes you be who you are. So if that thing that makes you get paid, you have to give in your best. So I forget about whatever that I have with whoever. So I have to connect. That's how it is. That's why it's called Mpali. It's a family.
Are you aware that when you appeared, or maybe you were in Futi, you never made the headlines that you're making now in Mpali? Is there like a difference that you feel like the character building has also changed as time goes by, as you grow, the way you used to act and now how you're acting, there's some growth?
Yeah, there is. By the way, so viewers, I've got an award. Mm-hmm. I've got an award, and it has grown. When I was starting, by the way, I've featured in quite a number of productions. Mfuti was like my genesis of me getting into the industry. So I was still learning where do I have to build myself, on what angle and whatever. So I was like, I feel like I've really grown like too much, because Mpali is a very big platform that everyone is looking up to. Like, okay, as I've done Hambe, okay, so we have to make sure that we give people what they don't expect, and like, oh, never stick a man. So I feel like we have really grown like too much. I have grown personally as my character. Not cool boy. Yeah. I can't lie, but I just want to just do more and just like special Polo Paulo would do come.
I never win. Your birthday is today.
Oh yes.
Part 25. Hambe comes on this show on his birthday. The interesting part is that most especially we've always wanted to have guests on their birthdays, but people are too busy. I hope you won't get fired for running for not doing your what you're supposed to do at your work. You are telling me hambe atawa kunchita show Mr. Frank Sibuku mucho seko deduction. Talk to your people, man. Tell them.
You know, like my boss really understand everyone at work, and what it does is just about just communication. So if he say today it's my birthday, yeah, it's my birthday today.
Yeah.
So if I communicate, I think hambelero as a buera collect. Olo mairo as a buera, because he knows, he understands everybody, and he knows exactly like, okay, if he doesn't come or this person doesn't come, he's going to communicate to everybody. Like he knows, like he's our boss. So, guys. Anyways,
the other thing I'd like to find out is, I know Zambian Magic has been giving you guys a platform, but in as much as it has done that, is there any appeal that you like to make to other local film actors, maybe anything, man, in regards with seeing the growth? I know this is just the beginning, but there's more to it. Anything that you have always wanted to see change in the in the movies, and also being an artist. There's so many things, challenges. I've seen people on social media complaining, saying Mozambia muri maingi kuchingana.
You know, my prayer is to see all the artists to start communicating to each other. If I say if today I'm an artist, I'm a rapper, I shouldn't envy my friend to say, no, boy, okay, no mkari, but niko jakirira, How about we start like communicating to that? Those challenges where we are jealous, let's come together, because we want to put our country on the map. Okay, that's what we want. We've got big artists, Davido, Wizkid. How do those people make it that side? How about, let's say, talking in the acting industry, like Vineta Raj, how do they make it? How do they get the connections? That's what we need. You can be good, but in the day, it's about someone. I could jakiri ya chemu, or you akapita, jina funda. But why are you feeling so jealous about your friend? So the idea is about, I think it's all about connections, and it's about communication. We need to be communicating as, if I need to do a song today with maybe Yo Maps. Even if he's not even busy, but stuff on a chat you the idea, let's be communicating as the industry. I think it's not about one person getting there. It's about the country. It's about someone going out, going viral, and just like, we are presenting our country. That's what we need. I think we should just, we need that communication within us. Not that way. Guys. Yeah, it's okay. The courtesy, something transport, but it's not, don't make someone feel like you are really making them have a job out of you. I think that's what we need. I think we're lacking that when it comes to our industry. We are lacking that like too much. I think we should create that connection that we need to have to.
Why is it's so hard in Zambia for people to accept saying being an artist, being an actor is a full-time job? Even the growth of parents, when their kids say, I want to be an actor, I want to be an artist, they don't take you serious.
Shazi, but now things have changed, and they feel like now it has really, because it's now a job, and I think it's just people to understand, to say, I think it's that maybe just a lack of knowledge that we have. Even in Bible Magamba, people, God said, my children are perishing because of lack of knowledge. What we need is knowledge to understand where we have reached now to where we are going. So the idea is to make sure people to understand, even the upcoming artists, to say, anyway, Vindividiso. And people don't even get that. What you do today, it has to get you paid. Even if you're a dancer, even if you're a singer, you're an actor, it has to get you paid for that. You can't waste time sweating in the sun and all that. You have to. And people don't get it. I think people need to be managed that we don't have, like a lot of number of artists, they don't really get it. They don't have people to manage them. So what do we do? I can use you, one big PMC. Say like, oh, transport, but it's like me, I'm getting more from what you have done. And that's what people don't really understand. I think it's just the management that we really like. And yeah.
Shazi has a brand new song. The song features Daxon from Africa, and also features Helena.
Yeah.
And the surprising thing about Helena, can you tell the viewers? So it's like most of the people that I know from Mpali are artists.
Yeah.
Kezo, who's Kezo?
Kezo Moses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gyros.
Swax.
Guys, Helena
Chola.
She also features in your song.
Yeah, she did. And she did a very good job. Yeah. I think she did quite a number of all the folk backgrounds. Is it backgrounds? What do you call it?
Backing, my vocals.
Okay, my backing, I mean,
so it's all both ways. But anyways, before I get to talk too much, man, your brand new song is out. The title,
Fuakada. Yeah, so Fuakada, it's a new dance that I have created. I think people are going to be seeing it in my new video for the same song. Yeah, it's like the way I mentioned, like the schedule. People like it's from outside, and then people don't really understand whatever it is, whatever it was. We don't. So we've created a very new dance that people be saying. It's called Fuakada. So yeah.
So where can people find the song right now as we speak before we call it a wrap? On my streaming platforms, my Fakago part, and when are we expecting the video?
Fakago pa YouTube mdara and DJ Shosta website.
Okay.
Yeah, and Boomplay as well, and Spotify, all streaming platforms. Edip.
All right. So I want you to address people as Hambe. Prime TV panel, not as Shaz, not as Mr. 102, but as Hambe. Your remarks. Come on, my viewers, what Hambe to buy.
Hey, my viewers, Mtambe, Tipem Paco.
That's not how Hambe talks. One door touching.
Hello. Tipem Paco. Nyimbo yange ya choka, right? Mwamvera ka? So make sure muimvere, muirize, and muivine. Mwamvera ka?
Here we go. Thank you very much for coming through. We appreciate Zikama Maningi. Okay. He was our guest right until we get back next week with a different guest. Yeah, I don't even know what to say, man. It was a great conversation.
Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it.